We're here at PRX. Let's go inside. Okay, so I know that PRX has had, what, 7 buildings? You've had 8 different buildings.
8 buildings.
8 different buildings. This is the big one.
Yep.
One of their big stories is that they were on Shark Tank. I see the shark up here. Tell me kind of that story.
Yeah, we started 10 years ago, and this whole wall is our 10-year story about how we started over a campfire and beers and just went from there. But in 2016, you see the sharks up here, and you actually see, we call that Kevin O'Leary right there, because he's the one shark that we nabbed. Here's some of the patents that we have. We've got, by the end of the year, we'll have over 30 patents.
Which product are you most proud of?
I mean, obviously the profile system, because to take 2,000-year-old technology and improve it and make it fold up against the wall so you can get your car in the garage, and just in a few seconds, yeah, we love it.
That's this one right here.
Yep.
Yeah, that's sweet. Okay, so this is where all the big wigs work, and then this is where all the actual work gets done.
Exactly. And no workspace is complete without a half basketball court.
Look, they used cross members to attach the basketball goal. That's awesome. Dude, it just keeps going. And then they're actually manufacturing, and this looks like a powder coat booth.
First thing you're gonna see is we installed an ACC system, which each one of these rollers that goes through the powder coat is actually, you can see a little blue spot on the door. Those are all robotic.
Okay.
So if you step in front of that blue mark, it'll stop automatically for safety.
Dang.
But it essentially moves everything timed and programmed through the process to make sure the powder coating comes out perfect every time.
Okay.
And it automates more things.
Okay. So if you ever wanted to know what a squat rack, how it's kind of built, this is a How It's Made edition, GGR. This is a tube laser. It feeds this through. It's laser cutting the holes in the numbers. This is, I think, one of the unique propositions of PRX. All this steel you see, this is all USA made steel, which means uprights, they're actually true 3x3, not 75x75, like a lot of companies.
Yep.
Look at the table. Those are all just old uprights.
Yep.
That's cool.
It's kind of important to us, like sustainability. Okay. We've got a 80 kilowatt solar system on the roof that actually produces about half the electricity this entire building uses.
Dang.
So about half the electricity is used in manufacturing, the other half is for office and lights in the warehouse. So the goal is to be as sustainable as possible.
Cool. Yeah. The raw steel looks so cool before it's powder coated.
Have you reviewed the dumbbell
storage? We haven't. I'd love
these,
to.
I think is one of my favorite products. You can put it at a 90 degree on the wall, or a 45 degree.
Cool.
These cobots are under 100,000, and it's much more efficient. This is really the last piece of completely being self-sufficient as far as being able to make every one of our metal products here in-house.
That's crazy.
So we're super excited. We're adding more and more products every month.
I need to figure out how to get one of those in my garage.
There you go.
So if you ever wonder why it's called powder, literally it's powder.
In there, right? Yeah.
For the uprights?
So this is the new gray color. You can see that's what the powder looks like.
You guys ever been to Krispy Kreme? And you know how the donuts are coming through with the glaze? This is that for lifters. Uprights are about to go through. This is a powder coating cannon. It's going to shoot them with powder.
So this is an electric static system where it actually then, the powder coat actually adheres to it, and then there's fans in the back, and it reclaims anything that may be left in the air. So our waste on this is less than 1% of the powder coat. It's just better for the environment, more cost effective, and you get a higher quality product.
Oh yeah, these are all the colors of their uprights. Are they warm?
You can feel it.
Oh yeah, they are. Dude, it's like radiating off the heat. So where do these go now?
Next you have assembly. And so each one of these is an assembly area that'll take the random products, get in the box, and get it ready to go to the customer.
Okay, wow.
So the next room we're entering here is called the tank. And we obviously got that from the Shark Tank.
Yep.
Because you walk into the Shark Tank, your blood pressure is going up, it's crazy, and this is where it all happens.
Okay.
We put a lot of time and effort into this, and what we did, we figured out how can we make these the best and consistent for all customers. So customers that may have had accessories for over, in our last 10 years, we want to make sure they can use them on this rack. We decided to go with 5/8 inch. I know not everybody likes that. 1 inch looks cool, but let's talk about the benefits. First of all, 5/8 inch, the sheer strength is over 50,000 pounds.
Sure.
No human's gonna hit that. So that's kind of where we started. Number two is, if you have 1 inch holes, you can't use 1 inch spacing.
Sure.
So, and Westside Barbell proved that, hey, this is the right way to do it, and we followed their lead. This is definitely the right way to do it. Build Limitless, if you go on the left side here, you're gonna see it starts off just a standalone rack, and it goes down, power rack. You can continually add on modular and go from here.
Yep.
So maybe in your mom's basement, you can only afford one piece, but you don't have to keep rebuying and throwing away anything. You can continually add on, and there's packages that allow you to just, you don't have to throw away your initial investment.
Sure. So are these are the same uprights that will be on the Profile Pro
Correct.
Series too?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
All right, so some of these accessories, leg roller, J-cups, you guys are known for your storage. Okay, these are all the colors you're offering of uprights. Dang, it's a lot of colors. This is a pretty cool wall. I would say this is their magnum opus. This is what they're most known for. Honestly, this whole setup, the folding bench, these. I noticed a change. There's two changes. The uprights on the Pro Series now have 5/8 inch holes to be compatible with all the accessories for Build Limitless, but also you used to have stringer boards across the middle. Why the change to the individual ones? And what do you think the benefit is?
You bet. So what we did is, before we had 4 bolts across, essentially securing the linkage arms. What we did is we got rid of that cross member, and instead of having 1 bolt in 4 places, we doubled it up on 2 uprights. Okay. So it's actually a little easier install, and you actually get the same strength from it. But what it does is it opens up the middle, because not only the benches fit in easily really with either system, you can add mirrors, whatever you want. It's a lot more flexibility and just helps you get more storage in the same area.
Cool. Yeah. Storage solutions out the wazoo. You can see bands, bar holders, plate tree. These though, talk me through these. These are,
you bet.
He told me in there tell me how much these can hold.
So we actually have a video out on the internet of us throwing over 2,000 pounds onto one of these and the last one we had to throw a sandbag on top until it actually failed. Because if you think about this, you got 50 pounds right here, and it's not static. So on my bottom, I got 4 of them, and it comes about where those the ab mats are, and I've got 70s, 60s, and a 55 on the bottom. So you got 300 pounds, and it can't be 300 pound rated, because you think about it, it's not that static weight. You're throwing these up there like that. Yeah. It's got to be solid. Yeah. So that 2,000 pounds is necessary. The best part about those, the bracket on the back, and if you look at it, if you actually twist it, a quarter direction, you now go from a 45-degree angle to a flat. So I actually use mine to throw, I have my plow box storage on top, or it's just a great storage area for anything else. So I've got 6 of them in my house, and it's one of my favorite options.
Well, I think this would be amazing for adjustable dumbbells. A lot of adjustable dumbbells, like Dumbbells for instance, you have to have a flat. You could put this flat, put your adjustable dumbbells on there, have your full set, have it tucked away, and then adjust them, no problem, take them off and use them, because it could hold that amount of weight. That's cool.
So our Profile 1 series, what we did is we took the same patented technology and just made it more cost effective. We used 2x3 inch instead, and we're using the same accessories. We're using 5/8 inch holes. Okay. Some things like the J-cups are a little different, but some people, they didn't want to quite spend that price point on it, but they wanted the same storage so they can put their car in the garage and not give up their garage space at the end of the day. Sure. So this is just a great solution.
I also see a very prestigious award here.
Wow.
2022.
We're proud of that.
Yep, look at that, shining achievement. That's sweet. And then this is a shorty rack. Yep.
So some people are going to have 8-foot ceilings, so you still want to have a solution essentially of how do I use that? So you're not going to have the cross member on top, so that's essentially why you have the one crossbar here. And actually, people can put. You still have room for a pull-up bar above as well that we make in-house. So you can have space savings, and you can have a pull-up bar within an 8-foot area.
Okay. This may be the coolest color you made.
That is, yeah.
That thing is slick, dude.
Yep.
Yeah. And then this is the flat bench. This was their other product before the incline bench.
Yep.
Similar technology as the incline, it just goes flat. Yeah. You're always centered in the bench area. Yeah, it's cool.
That's actually one thing I think I'd really like to show you about the incline bench. So when you get on, essentially you're always at the perfect spot. No matter which incline level you pick, it's right there.
Okay.
So we worked really hard to make sure that we nailed those distances. You got a lever there, and then also military press.
Yep.
Perfect spot.
Yeah, that's cool. Folding 4-post, this thing is a monster.
Yeah, this is like one of our freshest products. There's other companies that have folding 4-post cages, but they take up a ton of room on your wall.
Yep.
So first step, you have a pull-up bar here, just single pin, folds down, and then these just fold in.
Is there a bushing in there?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a guide right here that it guides it along. That's slick.
So that's how we're able to take up as small room on the wall as possible, is by having this guide in here to transfer this folding, kind of pushes those out. So you're maintaining the same space when you're folding them in. So if you see that one there, it does the same thing there.
Oh, yeah.
So those springs are doing like most of the lifting for you, where you just kind of got to give it that little extra tug. And then we've also added these stops on here, so you don't have to get it perfectly lined up when you're folding it out.
Yeah.
You just fold it out to wherever it stops.
Okay.
And then you just put this back up.
Okay, so this is your more economical line?
Yep, this is our budget-friendly line. And about 2017, Walmart came to us and said, hey, how come you're not selling on Walmart? Like, oh, it's not really our demographic, but a lot of people liked our quality.
Sure.
But you know, maybe they couldn't afford it yet. So we wanted to create more of an entry-level line. But as PRX, we like to do things with high quality. So what we did is we created, if you'll notice here, we have J-cups that are padded. We have numbered uprights, and really tried to take, and if you feel the stability, like a lot of ones will kind of shift.
Sure.
It's really solid.
And then benches, 5 different benches? You guys think I'll make this with a backpack on? Which one of you is that? Okay. So this is the employee gym?
Employee gym. It's open 24/7, all employees. There's 7 individual showers. We have locker areas. So you can come in before work, after work, during work. You have your own shower space.
Cool. Dang, this is pretty epic. It's like a collegiate setup. These things are so solid. Jeez. I'm seeing some unique toys here.
Yeah, so we got obviously all the traditional stuff for Build Limitless. Strap spotter arms, J-cups, chain holders, mobility band holders. This rack is dedicated to all of our cable assisted stuff. So we have our Axis pad here, which is sold separately as just the pad. And then added to it is our leg extension, leg curl.
So this can be used flat.
Yep.
For lat pull downs.
Yep.
Okay, so this is new too, which is the cable system. When we initially did the review on Build Limitless, I commented on the oval holes.
Yep.
Because there wasn't anything out yet that used them, but I figured they were going to do some sort of cable system.
Yeah, so this is called our ripcord.
Ripcord.
And so this is the ripcord high.
Okay.
This is the ripcord low.
Okay.
And then we have a stationary weight plate holder.
Yep.
That's for weight plates, and then a high-low pulley, and then a bunch of different attachments for it.
Okay. Any plans for a stack version?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Okay, and then these are jammer arms. Wow.
So these are our jammer arms.
These are something. Dang. Okay.
We're still debating. If you look
built-in.
If you look this way, you got our limited edition gray for these plates.
Yep.
If you look this way, it's white. So we'll have to get your opinion on what you think of white versus gray.
Orange.
Orange.
I'll just critique whichever one you come out with and then tell you it's not good. Should have gone the other way. This is combining the ability to lock into position, something that most of them you have to have an extra attachment for. It also looks like it has a side-to-side attachment. Let's see here. It does. Can you lock this out so it's free?
It.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, dude. Yeah, that is sweet. But there's other things. They've got, somehow they're doing something with cables here. What are you doing with cables? They got pulleys right here, and then one here.
Put it up here, and then you can pull off your functional trainer.
Dang.
And there's 2 different handle options. We got this multi-grip handle option, and then also just a straight bar.
Okay. So right now they have a cable system for the Profile series. It's plate loaded. So essentially pulley up top, and then they have one that goes on the bottom if you want to do low pulley. A weight stack isn't going to sit off the wall really any more than this. You'd probably have to decide between a bench and a weight stack, or honestly, you could put a weight stack on either side of this and then have a functional trainer. That would be sick.
So through this room here, we have 2 garages.
Those are just
Testing rig?
Extra garage space, testing.
So just about all of our products are rated higher than a barbell can hold. So when we test our products, we have to get creative, whether it's sandbags or this is a 100-pound 2-inch steel bar.
Okay.
And the reason it's 2 inches so we can load plates on this. You say 3, 2, 1, you give her a yank and
Dang.
bam.
That's cool.
So that's how we test our racks. If we want to go to 1,000 pounds, 2,000 pounds, we'll use this, and then we'll mount them to this rig using these studs here.
Okay.
Like a lot of our customers get intimidated by the install, they get intimidated about drilling into their wall or just if they can actually do this. And one of the coolest things that we offer is free online consults where they get on a one-on-one call with one of our customer service team members. There's a level of comfort when you're talking to a human about the install and asking all the questions right there instead of emailing back and forth. And
sure.
This is the consult room, and we get connected with the customers via the iPad, and usually our team sits here with the plyo box in front just so we can keep it on brand and take down notes. If someone's has a ceiling height that's a little bit shorter and they're not sure if it can work, we can give them the measurements. And it's really all about making it easy for the customer and keeping them going on that journey. So there's all their questions get answered, and it makes that buying process way easier.
So now we're heading into the upstairs of our office. So we really wanted a place for employees to be able to hang out. So this is kind of like our rec area. It's a work in progress. We have future visions of a mini putt area.
Oh, that'd be cool, yeah.
Pool table. We got the air hockey. We got the bags, couch, TV, dartboards.
Okay, yeah, this is sweet.
So the 2 corner offices, obviously Brian, Hopper.
Okay.
So up here we primarily have accounting, our brand managers, and then our marketing team down there.
Okay, cool.
So I know you want to work out.
Yeah.
What
time is it?
It's 11.
Hey, it wouldn't be enough to just come and look at the equipment and touch it and feel it. We had to use it. Now my muscles are bigger, stronger, faster than all of yours. But we're ending at PRX. Thank you, PRX. We went surfing. We ate lots of pizza. We lifted lots of weight. We saw their R&D, manufacturing, saw some unique pieces, both here on video, and saw some stuff they're working on in the background. If you enjoy this sort of thing, make sure you hit that like button. Let us know in the comments where you'd like to see us go next. Also, if you'd like to purchase anything from PRX, they made this trip possible. We'll put a link below the like button that you can check out. They'll pay a small commission. Doesn't increase what you pay, but does help us out. But this has been Coop from Garage & Reviews. Thanks for joining along. We'll see you next time. Peace.